Hey, folks, I'm quite aware this looks bad. I've been sick all weekend, trying to recover. And uh, my, I just a few minutes ago, literally, my mother walked in and said Kobe Bryant died of a helicopter crash. And you know how you hear something and you think, oh, yeah, maybe that was just some uh, misprint you saw or something that you mistook, right? You know how it is when you hear something that you believe would never happen. Uh, and then I checked Twitter, and like I woke up to a bad dream. You know, I you talk about the fragility of life, um, and how we don't we all we don't know when it's time your time to go, and or how. And the best thing you can do is live your life without that fear. Um, that's the only way to process this, because Kobe Bryant was one of, I mean, the greatest basketball players, NBA players, basketball, NBA, everything ever to ever to grace the court, ever to grace our lives. Uh, there's so many memories. The day, at the time he would put up 80 points. The countless number of times it seems that he just took over games, but also, the class person, a person who didn't have the common formal college education, um, and yet worked to bring himself to a point where it was like his mind was always on. I mean, I never had the pleasure to meet him, right? Uh, and it's I hate to say I never will, because you always think, gee, this will be that time uh, I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I'm just waiting for somebody to say this is a dream. I'm waiting for somebody to say, no, man, this is you're not you're like yeah, 8/24 should be a holiday. I'm waiting for somebody to tell me this is not real. I'm just hoping, like hope, that somebody says, no, man, this is not this didn't happen. Um, Yet it did. Um, and now you have to think about the first thing I remember about Kobe Bryant, Kobe and Shaq. For the NBA party, and thinking about how cool it was just to be in the same room as these guys, right? And Shaq, who I met before, you know, but and Kobe hadn't ever. Well, I hate to say that. Um, wow, it and it was on the very day that LeBron James surpassed Kobe for the scoring record, which given which it's like hey LeBron, maybe you can roll back a few scores just to let us mourn, and then wait a year, right? Um, this is one of those things where one of those news items where you're gonna ask everybody, do you remember where you were when you heard that Kobe Bryant was killed in a helicopter crash? This is right up there with Michael Jackson. That's how big this is. I remember where I was when I heard that Michael Jackson died. Um, and Michael Jackson was, I was at an event, on my way to an event in San Francisco. This is June 20th, 2009. And I had just, I got a text message. I just rounded the corner to head to the Metreon to this event. It was when they had the San Francisco magazine had something called the Best of the Bay event. That's when I found out Michael Jackson died. This is like that. I'm sorry for catching me this way, folks, but I had to share. I really did because, and you're definitely not catching me at my best. But I had to express my condolences and my shock. I mean, it's Kobe Bryant, his 13-year-old daughter, 13. He's 41, and Vanessa's just devastated. Unbelievable, devastated. I think about Magic Johnson. I think about Jeannie Buss, the Lakers. I think about all kinds of folks, Phil Jackson in particular. Phil Jackson, wherever Phil Jackson is, I know Phil Jackson's got to be just beyond himself. Um, and Ivan says not only NBA legend, but a great human being. Absolutely, absolutely. Did a lot for charity. Did a lot for the LA area. Did a lot for people around the world. Um, Willing to share his knowledge. You know, and just and also I think he was going into venture capital, help minority businesses, black businesses. All right, just say it straight out like that. It's enough. No more beating around the bush for me, man. No way. Um, Kobe Bryant. I just, I just want to see what. Hold on a second here, folks. I just want to check something here. I think I can't end this without talking about this man's superlatives. You know, one of them. Uh, it's um, Kobe Bryant. There it is. All you have to do is type KO on Google. All right, that's all you have to do is type KO, and you get this. Okay. And for those of you wondering, yeah, I keep my computer by my bed because I'm literally always working, which is probably why I'm sick. But basketball, NBA championships. I gotta get better to live my life, man. Had a lot to do. Started a new company, but I had to mark this. I had to express this. I am really sorry. I am really sad is not the word to express how I feel. guys, y'all take care of yourselves. Remember, enjoy your life because we don't know. We have, I mean, believe in a higher power, believe in God. There's nothing wrong with it because we don't have control of this stuff, man. We think we do. We don't. Colby, uh, hang in there up there, bro. That's all I got to say. All right. Yeah. Um, all right. So let's see here. Let's see. One thing I'm going to do, however, is with this. Okay. And I got to do this. That comes on and is behaving inappropriately, I block them. I hate to say that in the middle of this, but there are some people who just cry for being taken off. Okay. All right. So that was done. Sorry, my moderators aren't here, but hey, Jack Bauer. Eric says, how sad day for Lakers fans. It really is. Um, let's see. Man, oh man, oh man. Wow. J Dub says, rest in peace. I'm going to read some of your comments before I go out here. Look at this. All right. Uh, J Dub. Get the rest of yours. As you can tell, um, I don't tolerate bad behavior here, especially whoever did that. Um, no, I haven't met Kobe. I was in JD. It's a good question. I was in the same room as he during the NBA All Star Game party. This was way back, as they say, in 1999 when the All Star Game was in Oakland and party in San Francisco at at the Hyatt Regency San Francisco. Uh, and but no, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting him. Shaq, I did because Shaq and I have a mutual friend, Michael Downing, who started Tout. And if you remember, Shaq announced his retirement using Tout. If you were around that back then, actually, it wasn't that long ago. It was only 2009 that he did that. And so other victims. Let's see. Right. I'm quite aware that other victims died. But I'm not even gonna respond to that comment. Um, but yeah, don't. I hope that wasn't in bad taste. But you know what? Here's the thing, folks. If there's a time to be on your best behavior, it's right now. Um, Eric, you're at work. Oh, I see you're asking who else died. Um, Let me see what that list is. I apologize. I didn't understand what you were saying. Uh, my apologies. Let me get that for you here. Um, it was. I go back through history here. Kobe Bryant. I'll get that information for you. Um, let's see, because 52 minutes ago, this is all just. Um, let's see here. NBA legend. This is what it reads. NBA legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter were among 5 people killed in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California on Sunday, a source confirmed to ESPN's Adrian Warnowski Bryant was 41 years old. Bryant was on his way to travel to a basketball game with his daughter Gianna Bryant, who was 13 when the helicopter crash. Sources told Warnowski. Uh, those aboard the helicopter include another player and parent and the pilot, according to Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. There were no survivors. Jesus. And an investigation is ongoing. A source told ESPN's Young that the Lakers found out about Bryant's death while on the team plane flying home from Philadelphia. Everyone's in shock. And if you're wondering why it seems like certain, like, you know, like why TMZ gets this first is because they pay people. And this is just letting you know if you're wondering how certain organizations get this. TMZ pays five figures to a lot of people in what's called the 30-mile zone in LA, or sometimes outside of that. That's how it might be somebody in a coroner's office, it might be someone with the sheriff's department. Uh, they've got people out there. Okay. So, as far as the information about Rick Fox, I haven't seen this confirmed here. Um, the crash comes one day after Bryant was passed by Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James for third place in the NBA's all-time scoring list as late as 10:39 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. Bryant was active on social media congratulating LeBron James on Twitter. James described the Seekers with Mamba for life and 824 KB in gold marker before the game, showing respect for Kobe Bryant. Um, Thank you, Joseph Armanduras. Yeah, I don't like to confirm stuff like that if it's not here. Um, and that would hurt my heart even more. Just saw, Rick Fox is now a famous actor. Um, he's big in the Tyler Perry world. I'm glad he's alive. Uh, anyway, LeBron says all week leading up to the milestone, he was quick to laud Kobe Bryant. Talking about LeBron. It's another guy I looked up to when I was in grade school and high school. Seeing him come straight out of high school is someone that I use as inspiration. It was like, wow, seeing a kid 17 years old come to the NBA and trying to make an impact in the franchise, use as motivation. Remember, that's what he did. You know, that's what, because they call Kobe the chosen one, and they call LeBron the chosen one too, right? Um, and, there was always these debates about, okay, before LeBron was Kobe better than MJ? Always the standard. In more ways than one, because MJ became a billionaire NBA basketball team owner, right? Um, so Eric Harder says sad too because LeBron broke. Yeah, it is. It is. Just one day after, you know. I mean, but you talk about the fragility of life, folks. Uh, if you don't, if you don't think your existence is special, let me tell you something. All of our existences are special. Everybody on this planet is special. Uh, take care of and be thankful for every split second you are on this earth. I don't care if you're sick as a dog or out there surfing up on the shores of Waikiki Beach, wherever you are. And Eric Hardy says, what does this mean for Lakers now, the organization? Well, he was, it means, I think it means purpose. That just comes to my head. Okay. You would say, what do I mean? The Lakers were already on a magic tear toward the NBA Finals and securing the trophy that had eluded them for a long, long time. And what's magical about the Lakers is the Lakers don't accept mediocrity. Okay. Um, LeBron, this is a good question. Eric, LeBron is already carrying the torch. I mean, okay, he was a transplant, right? But he's already carrying the torch. Uh, but I think that the Lakers have to have resolve to finish. They have to do this the Kobe way. Kobe would say finish. You're talking about somebody that's a five-time NBA champion with the same team. All right. I mean, what does that say but finish? So if you're asking me what I think it means for the Lakers, I think it means finish. All right. The reason why the Lakers are popular is not just because they're in LA. If that's the case, the Clippers would have been off the charts. But it's because the Lakers insist on excellence. Um, and they'll make all kinds of changes because it's not so much that people get blinded by the Laker uniform, right? No. People want to beat the Lakers, but they also want to be on the Lakers. Um, remember, the Warriors could not be the Warriors without uh, without beating LA, the Lakers. It was to a point where it was just like drinking water for the Warriors when they were great, right? So for 5 magical years, the Warriors became the Lakers because greatness was always expected. If you want to appreciate how hard it is to maintain that, look at what has happened to the Warriors right now. And not only that, look at how long it's taken the Lakers to get back to this level. But this is a shock to LA. And I mean, the Academy Awards will be in 2 Sundays at Hollywood and Highland. That will, everybody in that room, I would say, knew Kobe Bryant to some degree. So it will be uh, an impromptu Kobe Bryant memorial. That's what the Academy Awards will be. Okay. It will be an impromptu Kobe Bryant memorial. All right, folks. Hey, thanks for coming in and sharing the sadness of this news with me. I'll be back later online, but I was quite literally woken up to be told about this. And my mother said, I texted her, she said, "You don't believe me?" And but it wasn't about her. It was about the news. Anybody would react that way. We'd be like, "No way, no." Um, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace. Rest in power and rest in pride. My God bless you all. Thank you.